Hi everybody, Al Bernstein here for the Boxing Channel with a preview of a fight that features the return to the ring of Lamont Peterson, who will be defending his IBF 140-pound World Championship against Quebec native and Haitian transplant Dierry Jean in what should be a terrific battle. For the 29-year-old Peterson, this will be a return to the ring after an 8-month layoff after a devastating loss to Lucas Matthysse, though he did not lose his title in the process. Peterson comes in with a 31-2-1 record, having lost to Matthysse with this devastating knockout early in the fight, and to Timothy Bradley. He has fought high-level competition all the way through his career. Many question whether that loss to Matthysse will leave Peterson damaged goods or whether he can come back and repeat the excellence he had prior to that fight in winning his 31 fights and also getting a world championship match. 31-year-old Dierry Jean, who now fights out of Quebec, Canada, emigrated from Haiti, and he has been part of the boxing resurgence in Canada. He's 25-0 with 17 knockouts and bids to become yet another Canadian to win a world title match. He's had a long wait. He is the #1 contender for the IBF title, and he has forced this matchup with Lamont Peterson, and he believes that once the world gets a chance to see him, they will see a star in the sport of boxing, and he believes he will take the title home to Quebec. And so it's time for the keys to victory. For Dierry Jean, pressure is important, especially early in this fight. And he has said he will take it to Peterson early in the fight to see whether Lamont was affected by the tough loss to Lucas Matthysse. Working the body is always a great idea for Jean. He's a terrific body puncher, and he will want to slow Peterson down so that there won't be too much movement. Pushing Peterson against the ropes would be a great idea. Others have had success against him in that posture, and that's what Jean will try and do. As for Peterson, counterpunching effectively will be important. Jean will be coming forward. He is a take-no-prisoners kind of a fighter, and so Peterson's going to have to slow him up with counterpunching. And when I say mix it up, I mean maybe fight on the inside a bit, which Peterson is effective at doing, but don't languish there all the time, and then give Jean some movement and some of the outside boxing, which Peterson is always capable of doing as well. So he can't just fight one style, I don't think, in this fight and be effective. When he is on the inside, Peterson has a terrific uppercut, and I think Jean will be available for that punch, and it is potentially one of Peterson's harder punches and could make a big difference in this fight. Clearly the onus in this fight in many respects is on Lamont Peterson, because there are many people in boxing that believe he will be damaged goods after the very difficult loss to Matthysse. He has steadfastly said that is not the case. It's just another loss. I have lost before, his loss to Tim Bradley. I will put it behind me. Now, some say that he's been in a number of difficult fights, like the Bradley fight, Amir Khan, even in winning, it was very tough, and they feel like maybe he's an older 29-year-old at this juncture in his career. He certainly wants to refute that, and he will have the opportunity against Jean. Many of you, I suspect, have not seen Dierry Jean fight. He is a very good fighter. Make no mistake about this match. This is no champion versus somebody that just got elevated by an organization and can't fight. Dierry Jean is a very good fighter, and this is very much a pick'em fight, and it will be interesting to see how well Peterson deals with the pressure of Jean, and in fact whether Jean can deal with the overall boxing ability of Lamont Peterson. This fight will be seen in the United States on Showtime, Showtime Championship Boxing, and I'll be happy to be ringside calling this fight, and I hope you'll all be watching. We will also have full coverage following this fight and also leading up to it here on the Boxing Channel.